Hello everyone, Equipment here and welcome to a build guide for Diablo 2. Today I'm going to show off my lightning sorcery, and I'm going to show the stats and tell you what you need to do to make this character. And I'm going to start by showing off my skill tree. Then I'm going to go to my gear and my followers gear. That's pretty important for this build. And also I'm going to show some gameplay in the end. So let's get started by the lightning spells. You need to max out Charge Bolt. This one here. It's a pretty good skill actually, and pretty fun to use. You need to max out Lightning. It's a very, very powerful skill. This will be your main damage skill. You need to max out Chain Lightning. Also a pretty good skill. Not as powerful as Lightning, but it's a really powerful skill and it hits many targets. And you're gonna max out the Nova. This is not that great of a skill to use, but it can be fun to use against weaker enemies. And you need to max out Lightning Mastery. And then you need to take 1 point on Static Field, 1 point on Telekinesis, 1 point on Teleport, 1 point on Energy Shield, and 1 point on Thunderstorm. The reason you need to max out Lightning Mastery, Chain Lightning, Nova, Lightning and Charge Bolt is because all of these skills give benefits to Lightning, and all of these skills also give benefits to the other ones. As you can see, it giving bonus from Charge Bolt, Nova and Chain Lightning. You only need 1 point on Teleport. Teleport will be your main movement skill, and in this game Teleport is probably the most OP things ever. You can just teleport across the map in like 2 seconds. I will show that later. And Thunderstorm is not, you don't have to have it, but it's a very good skill actually to have on it. It's just a passive damage skill where the enemy will be hit by lightning periodically, and that will, yeah, it's just free damage. And I have some on the cold spells. I have 1 point in Frozen Armor. And this is a really good skill to use because it will give you some more survivability and some armor. When I activate this one, I get a armor boost, which is really nice. And also, I have put 1 point on Wrath. This one will increase your mana regen. So let's go over our gear. Let's start with our followers gear. He's using some pretty powerful items. He's using Fortune, pretty much the best armor he can have. It's giving him a really good protection. He's using Adarian's Vision. This one it's somewhat hard to get. It's a really good helmet. Even you could use it. It's a really good helmet. And but it have a drawback. It will decreases your followers' resistance to fire. So I put a socket in it, and then I put a fire rune in it to negate the penalty on fire. And he need to have this helmet just to get that increased strength on it, so he can use Infinity. You can use an Infinity which not have which not are the Colossus. This really high level. These are really high level requirement. This one, that means it needs an absurd amount of strength. You can see the requires strength 200, so that's the reason you have this helmet on him. And this weapon here is pretty much the most important thing. It will give my follower a conversion aura. You can see he have a green aura on him. That will decrease the enemy's resistance. And also it will passively reduce the enemy's lightning resistance. As you can see, I hope you can see, by 46%. It's really nice, but it's a pretty expensive item. And also give some quite good, nice boost to vitality as well. So now I'm gonna go over my own gear. I'm using this wand here. It's a really powerful wand, and it's pretty much the best weapon you can have if you're building a fire build or a lightning build. It will give you 3 more to sorcery skill levels, so your sorcery skill will all of your skills going to be increased by 3 level. You will have a really good amount of faster casting, 40%. And then it adds some random stuff like, it just adds some random stuff. Later give you some energy as well. But the main point is the faster casting, the sorcery skill levels, and lightning skill damage 70%. I'm using Shaku, again give me all 2 more to all skills, which are the main reason I use this one, but I also have a really good one of giving me more life and more mana based on character level, and also give me a pretty good chance of getting magic items. I'm using Moria's Kaleidoscope, pretty much the best amulet you can have. It's again all skills, and some pretty nice boost to all resistance, and some attributes. I'm using Spirit, really cheap shield to get if you playing one of playing a league, because you can craft this shield yourself in a league, and you can see the runes are not high level runes, so it will be pretty easy to make this shield. Just get a shield with 4 sockets, and then just place. You will find the recipe on the internet. I can provide a link in the description. I'm using War Traveler. Pretty much really good boots, nothing really special with them, they are just good. Pretty good magic find on them as well. I'm using Stone of Jordan, the best ring you can have. It gives a nice amount of increased mana, and 1 more to all skills, and some more mana. I'm using Chains of Honor, which are really good armor, really protective. It gives me 2 more to all skills, and a really good boost to all resistance. And some magic find as well. I'm using this belt here, I can't pronounce it, so I'm not gonna try. It gives you pretty good faster casting, but it also gives you 1 more to all skills, which are the main purpose. You need to get more level to all skills as much as you can on your gear. And I use another Stone of Jordan. And I also have a Mage Fist. We give the only reason I'm using Mage Fist is because for the faster casting. And the mana rate increased by 25% is pretty nice as well. And that is my gear. I'm gonna just fast go over my stats. Just put enough strength and dexterity to use your gear. That depends on what gear you can get. I put all my points I have left in vitality, but you can do another way. You can use, for example, I'm sorry for that sound in the background. You can use Energy Shield instead. And if you're using Energy Shield, you can put all your points in energy instead to get more mana, because when Energy Shield is activated, your mana will drain before your life. So that's it's basically an Energy Shield. So let's take a fast look what this character can do here in Act 4. As you can see, I do absurd amount of damage to pretty much everything, and just 1 hit will usually means the end for pretty much everything. And as you can see, a really high attack speed, fast casting, so I will hit the enemy many times before they even have a chance to attack me. And my friend helping me reduces their lightning resist, so they will take even more damage. And some of these enemies are immune to lightning. So that's something you need to consider if you're making a pure elemental character with just 1 element. If you need to have something to deal with lightning immunity, and if you not have infinity, that weapon, I suggest you to either take Ice Bolt and Ice Blast, just to deal with enemy immune to lightning, or take Fireball and Fire Blast to take against them. But it's a really good character, and it's a really powerful one. And if you have any question about this build, please ask me in the comments, and it will be really fun to answer them. And maybe I do some even more on my old builds here on Diablo 2, because this is one of my favorite games of all time. But one more thing, you need to, if you're playing a sorcery, of course you need to be a little bit careful you are not a tank. By the way, hope you guys like this video, and tell me what you think about that, and if you want to see more. Thanks everyone for watching, and have a time.